Day 21.
Namaste yogis.
It's Goga, kinda like yoga. 2 years in the game, 78 postures later, it is clear hip openers are the big boys or girls in yoga. From sitting ones, lunges, squats, goddesses, hamstring stretchers, including the inversions. With this foundation, I'm convinced that we are ready to take a 90-day journey towards the mother of them all. They call it hanumanasana, monkey, or as most of you know it, the splits. Enjoy the ride. We begin with a bit of warm-up. So for 30 seconds, let's do some jumping jacks. As you inhale, you go up and you come down, trying to ensure that the heels don't touch the ground. I'm trying to land on the balls of my feet here. Inhale and exhale. 15 more seconds to go. Trying to create that nice heat in the body. We call it tapas, And then gently stop the exercise. Take a rest. The next pose you're going to do 60 seconds standing knee to chest. So we begin with the right foot. So pull your right knee towards your chest, and then you want to shift all your weight to your standing foot. You can even make circles with your ankles, and so that you can turn knee maybe towards the right side, gaze towards the left, trying to find in some bit of balance here as you gaze towards the left shoulder, feeling that bit of hip opening going on there on the right hip flexors. Inhale and exhale. 30 more seconds to go. If you notice you're wobbly, you can always open your hands out, just trying to get some bit of balance, just like the plane's wing. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in. Then bring back that foot to the center. Release each side. So you grab the left knee, hugging it towards your chest. Feel free to make circles with your ankles. If you fall, again, try to shift the weight on the standing foot and then turn the left knee outwards. Trying to point my toes down as I open my wings, just trying to find in a bit of balance. It's a bit wobbly here because it's a rough surface. Try this on a flat ground, it gets easy, and then gently release. Next, what you're going to do, we are going to skip without rope for 60 seconds. So keep skipping without a rope. We've now learned the art of making play here, trying to ensure the heels don't land on the ground, trying to create in that bit of heat. This is a very good cardio for, just trying to create the juices going in the body and trying to create the heat. Keep going. For 1 minute, we said. 30 more seconds to go. We're halfway through the journey. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling that nice, amazing fire on the entire body, on the fire and the cardiovascular system here. Start slowing down. 3, 2, and 1. Stop the exercise. Exhale everything out. Let it go out through the mouth. The next pose you're going to do, we are going to do a quad stretch for 60 seconds. So you're going to pull your right ankle and then so that the heel can be in touch with your glute. Keep the upper body straight. The knee is pointing down towards the ground. So you want to keep the chest open. As you open the chest, you want to gaze forward. It's a very good posture just to be able to stretch the quad muscles and also just find a bit of balance here. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. And then gently release. We switch sides for the last half of the 1 minute. So you pull your left ankle, bringing that heel to your left glute. And then you want to keep the upper body straight as you gaze forward. The elbow is pointing towards the back. Feeling through the breath and empty it all out. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale. And then gently release. Oof. Take a rest. The next posture you're going to do a lying leg abduction. So come on to line on the ground. With an inhale, you open your feet out wide. With an exhale, you bring them back to center. Inhale, open the legs. Exhale, bring them back to center. So you keep doing this for about 30 seconds. Inhale, exhale. Feeling that nice, amazing stretch on the inner thighs. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. 15 more seconds to go. Halfway through. Breathe in, inhale, breathe out. Bring the feet in. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And then gently hug your knees to your chest. Come into sitting. The next posture you're going to do the single leg swing. So we start with the right side. So you've already been doing this for a while, for 30 seconds, so that you can kick it as high as possible. If you can get all the way to the level of the shoulder, that will be good. This is a very good posture just to be able to open the hips as well, because you're able to bring in mobility to the hip joints. And then gently release, we switch sides. Trying it on the left. Oof. So single leg swing on the left side. So you keep swinging that foot, taking it all the way to as high as the left shoulder if possible. Single leg swing. Oof. 15 more seconds to go. Keep swinging those legs. Awareness into your breath as you do this. And then gently stop the exercise. Oof. Take a rest. The next posture we're going to do a hamstring stretch on the left side. So you want to bend your right knee slightly in, and then you want to bring in some bit of dynamism on the left leg as you stretch it. So you rise up, and exhale, you bow, pressing that left knee down towards the ground. Rise up, bow. Inhale as you rise, exhale as you bow. Feeling that entire stretch on the entire left hamstring. You can even say here how, with a flat back. And you can even bring the dynamism by rising and falling is perfectly fine. Feeling that nice stretch on the entire left hamstring. And then gently release, we switch sides. 60 seconds, dynamic right leg stretch. So you want to bend your left knee now, and then you want to stretch your right leg. So as you inhale, you rise up. As you exhale, you keep pressing that right knee down, feeling that stretch on the entire right hamstring. And as you come up, you also want to feel that stretch of the spine as you rise and fall into the stretch. Trying to keep a flat back. You'll know, but based on the sacrum, so the sacrum should be flat. Kind of how you do it like in pyramid posture. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, you bow forward, finding that stretch. And maybe hold it here for a bit, trying to get a flat back and just stay on that stretch. And then gently release. Oof. Take a rest. The next posture we're going to do now, we're going to do like a standing half forward fold. So you bring your hands to your hips and then you fold forward, trying to pull your belly in and then fold forward. So you're trying to create a flat back, and as you pull your belly in, you want to feel like as if you're elongating from the top of the head. Very good posture, not only just for stretching the hamstrings, but also very good for the spine generally, and also works the abdominals, because as you come down, you're squeezing your belly in, finding that flat back. Bow, rise, standing half forward fold with hands on the hips, the waist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Finally, coming to standing. The next pose you're going to do, we are going to do a cross touch and reach for about 60 seconds. So with the left hand, you tap the right foot, you come into a cross, tap the right foot. So you keep switching. As you inhale, you come up. As you exhale, you go down. Inhale, exhale, touch. Inhale, exhale, touch. You can even quicken the speed a bit just to be able to find a bit of heat even as you do this posture. And then you want to keep the legs straight, and then you want to keep the body like parallel to the ground underneath you. Cross touch and reach. It's also very good just to be able to find bringing mobility into the spine generally. So as you come up, as you go down, you find a twist on the spine. So twists are very important just to be able to bring in a bit of spinal health, proper spinal health. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tap one either foot. Keep going for 30 more seconds. So we're doing this for about a minute today, and you can speed it up as much as possible. You can bring in some play into it, and then gently start slowing down. Stop the exercise. The next posture we're going to do, we are going to do some lunge stretch. So come onto the mat, and then you want to like take a lunge the way we do horse rider. Press your hands on your left knee or the right, and then start bringing some bit of pulses. Again, remember, keep the knee on top of the ankle the entire time, just like we do horse rider as per the sun salutation. And then you want to feel that nice stretch on your groins, and then stay here for 30 seconds, inhaling and exhaling. Oof. You can even wiggle the back foot a little bit more just to be able to find a bit of range. Inhale and exhale. And then gently release the posture. We switch sides. So for about 60 seconds, we find a lunge stretch. So you're kneeling and you're stretching. And then you're trying to keep the upper body straight as you even push your hips forward. Feeling that nice stretch on the hips and also on the groin generally, because as you melt the hips lower, you can find a very juicy stretch on the groin. About 30 more seconds to go here. Exhale. Just straight, just be able to find that nice breath. Maybe hold it here for a bit. 3, 2, and 1. Release the posture. Oof. Take a rest. The next posture we're going to do the hands moved forward. So you start from Dandasana, the staff posture, and then you start walking your hands towards your feet, and then you come back into sitting. So you do this several times. Very good posture, just be able to work the hamstrings, and also feel like your upper body is heating up as you do this, because you're engaging the core here as you go down. Keep massaging the thighs, massage the shins, and you come up. So inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up into Dandasana. Keep going, 30 more seconds. Exhale, come up. Breathe in, keep walking the hands forward, walk the hands back. Final leg here, and then gently release, take a rest. The next posture you're going to do like some spine stretch pulses. So you're stretching the spine as you move forward. So you flex your toes by pointing towards your body, point them towards your body, and then you reach forward and so that you can tap the toes. Then keep making pulses there. And then move your shoulders away from the ears, just be able to create in a bit of space there, and you keep reaching forward, finding that pulse, stretching the spine there as you work the hamstrings. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep reaching a little bit more. Just be able to find more length on the hamstrings. Exhale. Inhale. Empty. So intentionality even in breath as you move very fluidly here. So that I can tap my toes. So I decided to make this about 2 minutes. Maybe slow it down a bit. Come up. Reach forward. Come up. This is more gentle. Come up just to slow it down. Breathe in. Come up. Oops, I have a guest. Zelda. Zelda is here, one of my dogs. Okay, this is not... Okay, guys, we've been interrupted, so that is going to happen here for a bit. Wants to exercise. Guys, let me... Okay, gone? Nope. Alright. Okay, there's nothing I can do here now. I just have to wait. You got to love dogs, guys, you know. Now see, look at what I have to go through, guys. Okay, let's continue, guys. And then gently release. The next posture we're going to do an easy butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet to touch, and then grab the tops of your feet, and then you want to let your knees fall towards the side, keeping the spine straight by opening the chest, and then stay here. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, feeling that nice stretch on the hips. And then you want to make sure that your seat bones are pressed down, so none of your butt is lifting. So all of them are in contact with the ground. This is a lovely day to just be out doing yoga practice. The sun is amazing. The sun is setting very nicely in the horizon. Oof. Feeling that stretch on the hips. And then gently release the posture. Oof. The next posture we are going to do happy baby Ananda Balasana. So that you can grab the sides of your feet and then pull your knees towards your armpit. And then you want to make sure your tailbone is rested down on the ground. And then as you push your knees towards your armpit, you want to swing from side to side. We've done this before. Inhaling and exhaling. And then maybe you can even swing from side to side to massage your spine, bringing in movement to the body. Be a happy baby, not a dead bug. So they can even widen the legs even further as you push your knees even lower towards the ground. It's a very good posture just to be able to stretch the hips generally and open the hips. So we stay here for about 2 minutes. We're going to hold it for a bit long. And you keep massaging your spine on the ground. 1 more minute to go. Inhale, exhale. Happy baby pose. I love this posture, especially on how it stretches the hips. It is more accessible than the crazy ones like frog pose or lizard. Gosh, frog pose. Yeah, it's much better than those two. Oof. And then you can even widen. And then you want to make sure that the elbows are pushing the knees slightly outwards. So as you grab the sides of the feet or the knife edge of both your legs or your feet, gently release, rock maybe 2 or 3 times, coming into sitting. Oof. Relax, take a rest. The next posture we're going to do an easy dynamic side split. So that you can bend your right leg, pointing it towards the back, and then keep the left leg stretched, okay? And then you want to widen it as far as possible, and then see whether you can reach with your left hand or your right hand, so that you can grab your toes. Easy dynamic half splits. Very good posture just to stretch the hamstring. And then you want to rotate your chest towards the sky as you reach towards that fingertip. You can keep coming up and going down just to bring in some bit of dynamism. Otherwise you can freeze and hold, just like the way we did the twisted posture sometime back in the beach. The next posture you're going to do, so that you can do the same posture. So an easy dynamic half split, side bend on the right side or the left now. So you take I'm taking my right leg now outwards, and then I'm bending my left foot, and then I twist and so that I can reach and grab my right big toe. You can keep coming up and down for 30 seconds so that you can hold this. Easy dynamic half split, side bend on the right side, and then you're rotating your chest towards the sky. You can inhale as you come up, exhale as you go down, just to bring in that bit of movement here. And then you're rotating your torso, feeling that nice rotation of the chest and the stretch on the entire right side of the body and the hamstring as well. And then gently release the posture. Namaste, guys.